In this video, I'm going to go over the quick settings for the Fitbit Inspire 2. So first, to access the quick settings, you just need to press and hold for a few seconds the buttons on the sides of the tracker. So these are the haptic feedback buttons. They're not physical buttons, but if you just press and hold on one or both of them, this quick setting menu should appear. So I'll show you that again, starting from the clock face, or it could be from the apps, or from your stats. Just press and hold, and there we go. So this first one I'm actually going to enable. It's easier to see when it's enabled. So DND stands for Do Not Disturb. And the idea here is if you have your watch set up to receive notifications from your phone, if you enable Do Not Disturb, you won't receive those notifications temporarily while Do Not Disturb is enabled. So the enabled is when it's bright. Disabled, you tap on it, and there's a little slash that crosses through it, and you'll probably notice that it gets very faint. If you don't see anything there, you can always tap and then you'll see what it is, but then it's enabled. So just know that. So I'm going to disable that for now. The second one down, I'll enable it. It doesn't get as bright because this is actually the sleep mode. This is very useful for if you wear your Inspire 2 to sleep. I would highly recommend enabling this, and even maybe setting this up to automatically turn on a schedule that you specify. I'll show that in another video, the settings video, full settings video. But the idea here is when you enable sleep mode, it actually enables Do Not Disturb. It disables the screen wake, and it also dims the screen. So those three things happen when you enable sleep mode, and you'll probably notice that when sleep mode is enabled, you actually can't change your setting for the Do Not Disturb nor the screen wake. So if you have any issues with those and you're confused, you probably need to tap on sleep to disable the sleep mode, and then you can go back to enabling Do Not Disturb. So underneath sleep mode, we have the screen wake feature. This is when it's enabled. If I tap on it, that's what it looks like disabled, with a little slash through again and very dim to see. And this is the feature if you want to flip your wrist to wake up the screen, you would want this to be enabled. For sleep, it's very helpful not to have that enabled, especially if you toss and turn at night, because the screen is pretty bright at night. Or you can also disable this if you want to save a little bit of battery, if you don't mind just tapping on your screen or pressing the buttons anytime you want to wake the screen. So that's up to you. I usually go ahead and just keep it enabled. The next one down is called Water Lock. So this can be if you are trying to do a swim exercise, or if you're showering or things like that. You can tap on this, and now it gives you instructions for water lock. You need to double tap. So right now it's showing that it is not locked. So if I double tap, now it says that it's locked. And it went back here to that screen I was on previously, I guess. And you'll notice if I double tap, I can access the screen, but it's not going to do anything because it says that it is currently water locked. If I press the buttons, nothing actually happens. So the idea is you wouldn't want to accidentally end a swim workout, things like that. And what you have to do to get out of this water lock is you have to double tap the screen. Then it tells you that it's water locked, double tap to unlock, and then it will unlock again. And it looks like it brought me back here to that stat screen. So to get back to the quick settings, I'll go ahead and press and hold again. And there we go. So this water lock, it's kind of confusing. it doesn't have the same as these top three, where if it's not enabled, it'll be kind of dimmed with a slash through it. It just is this way, and you have to tap on it to enable every single time. If you don't want to enable it, you just press the buttons to go back. And then I guess you have to press again to get back to the quick settings. And the final thing here is probably important. There is the option to wear the Inspire 2 on a clip. This changes some of the features, like automatic exercise tracking is no longer available, heart rate tracking is no longer available, things like that. So when you want to have it in your clip, if you're going to wear it on the clip, you'll want to change that to on clip. If you're going to switch back to wearing it on your wrist, or you always want to wear it on your wrist, you'll want to tap and make sure that it says on wrist. So these are two options. It's not enabled or disabled, it's just which option you are currently wearing it on. So to get out of the quick settings, all you have to do is just press the buttons and it takes you back to the screen you were on. You can always press the button again to get back to the clock face if you were somewhere else. So I hope this video helped you with the quick settings for the Inspire 2. If it did, please give it a thumbs up below, as it really helps this video and my channel. And consider subscribing if you want to see more Fitbit Inspire 2 how-to videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.